Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people! And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different on the Caddy Show, but then again, the Caddy Show never really had a strict format to begin with, so that should hardly come as a surprise. Today, 505 Games were insanely kind and decided to sponsor me to make a video about the new game being published by them on PS4 and Xbox One specifically because it's already been on Steam Early Access. The sandbox survival indie adventure Portal Knights. And this video today is going to couple my silly experiences with the game along with a kind of first off impressions, thoughts, preview kind of thing of the trial version of the game. And if you do want to try out the game on PS4 or Xbox One, then please click the links in the description. This was a lot of fun to do, so please enjoy.
Here we go, Portal Knights. Oh Christ, is it terrible for me to say that I still have no clue on the differences between the male and female symbols up here? I've never known personally. Should I be embarrassed? Do I need counselling? Please comment below and let me know that I'm not alone with this because I'm very insecure. Aha, that's the one. Time to make my guy. Well, since I've kept my hair under wraps pretty successfully for a long time now and there's no hat options, I'm just gonna play it safe and go with the mohawk I had a few months back. Perfect. Time to look for a full beard. Oh my god, yes! Sorry, I know that this is way more accurate to my face, but how can I say no to this? My lips are now all one line of hair. How do I eat? How do I drink? How do I talk? How do I love? Eye shape, eh? Yep, that's perfect. I now look like an angry member of the village people. Character name? Mickey Moist. It's like Mickey Mouse, except more moist. And welcome to Mickey Moist's Clubhouse. Nah, my world's not called that, don't be silly. Mickey Moist obviously lives in Turdgiggle. We get a lovely little intro here as well. Very simple premise. The world was once great, now it's shit. And now the only way to reunite and connect the different fractured realms back together and bring peace is to go and be a knight to restore portals. Oh, I get it now. Immediately we boot up and man, this game is pretty. It's ridiculously vibrant and definitely more focused on style rather than realism, but hey, if the first thing that comes to your head is Minecraft, well, I honestly hugely prefer the way this game looks. It's just way more pleasant to absorb in my opinion. The lighting is great, the soft cartoony details are great, it's very Nintendo-esque actually if I could compare it to something, but at the end of the day, it really looks like what would happen if Minecraft made out with My Sims while Captain Toad filmed it. It just looks so sweet and lively. Yeah, that's the word, lively, alive. And the 60 FPS on PS4 Pro is doing it wonders. So yeah, great aesthetic, great sound effects, great start. It's also great how you can switch to third person and first person on the fly, and the game looks great whichever one you pick. I favored third person myself though, so that I could check out my sweet blocky ass. Time to go exploring. Oh, look, I found a parrot. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, hey look, there are some gestures here for other players to see. Greetings. And salutations, my beautiful people. Hey, guys, I'm stuck down here. I can't jump. Oh, yes, of course. Not only does it take Minecraft inspiration from the QB looks, but also with the fact that you can break and collect pretty much anything you want and craft things with them. And I thought that digging and placing objects couldn't have been any easier with the slick camera and cursor letting you know exactly where you were placing objects and even where you were hitting on particular items to dig, even if you aren't physically hitting the thing. Apart from enemies, of course. Yeah. Give me your best orange slime. What do you have on me? Eh? Okay, you had 55 XP on me, that's pretty impressive. I'm very sorry, I take it all back, but I guess you don't really care now because you're dead. Ooh, look! A scary cave in a scary hole in the scary game. Let's have a nose around down here. It's dark, that much I can say for certain. Anything else that... what is that? What's going on? Wait, you're a what? A venom maggot? Charming. Family fun for everyone, ladies and gents. Don't forget to play this game with your mum, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, and your lovable pet venom maggot. Something I do like about this over Minecraft, though, is how more accessible it is, which could make it a little easy for veterans of Minecraft with all the stuff that you could do there, but this game isn't necessarily shallow in execution. I mean more with specific design decisions. You're given a to-do list for jobs and quests to keep your adventure on a definite track and keep you updated in real time how close you are to finishing gathering or crafting quests and how or where to use particular items. It's a lot less cryptic, but it still doesn't tell you exactly where to find things. You need to explore for all that stuff, and that's great. It seems to be heading for a less daunting jumping off point for people wanting to get into these kinds of games, along with the cohesive crafting system and such that can make it still appeal to veterans of this kind of game. Not to mention the controls I really loved here. They were ridiculously easy to use, perfectly mapped for maximum understanding, and very quick and simple with menu management and using items in real time. It uses triggers and face buttons at the right moments in those times and in the menu so that you aren't leaving yourself vulnerable in either situation. Okay, well I got a bit too cocky here. It may be easy to access and use items in real time, but it turns out that healing has a cooling off period so you don't spam it in the middle of combat and makes you strategize attacks and defenses is better. I like this. However, not knowing this beforehand has screwed me a little bit here. Don't kill me, orange slime. Don't kill me, orange slime. Don't kill me, orange slime.
You're just gonna have to take my word when I say I did it.
And let's talk about that combat for a second. First of all, you're definitely going to want to change the lock-on setting to hold the triggers for the lock-on instead of switching it on or off with one press. Since on that default mode, every time you hit an enemy, the game automatically locks on whether you like it or not, and since you can't jump while locked in combat, this could be an issue of constant switching on and off the locking feature, especially with flying enemies. Hold mode fixes all of this though to make whacking and run jumping a lot easier with you engaging exactly when you want to. When you are fighting though, it's fun. It's like Minecraft again, but mixed with Zelda-like elements. There's lots of freedom to move and you can dodge anywhere, along with awesome controller vibrations on impact, making it feel very expressive and choppy. I can only imagine what using different weapons would be like in the full thing. And I do love how when locked on, your character focuses on the fight, but you can still move the camera around the locked on action anywhere. That's a nice detail. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. I forgot to repair my damaged wooden sword, but no, I didn't actually forget that. I did notice. I did. I just don't need to repair it because I'm a badass. Now I've completed one of the game's tasks to restore the blue portal by crafting magical cubes and sticking them in the right places. Awesome. Be wary of the invading wrath. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Hang on, who's that guy? Where'd he come from? Oh shit, he's after me! Damn it all! Run, 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 little moist! Run like you've never run before! Run, run, kick him down, leave him bleeding on the ground. Mickey Moist, that's my name. Moisting Mickeys is my game. Yeah, this guy was a tough cookie, very persistent and very powerful, and after a long, grueling battle that involved a lot of me scampering away like a coward, I finally took him down, and voila, more things! According to my many tasks, after I fix my workbench in this little hut to upgrade the amount of things I can craft, I have to make myself a Squire waistcoat. Ooh. Okay, you gotta love that Squire waistcoat. Very posh thing to start with, what? Hang about, there's a mine here. Cool, what's inside here? Treasure, perfect. Including cotton. Cotton so I can make my brilliant and not at all fancy and pretentious for beginners armor Squire waistcoat. I think I'm done here, so yeah, let's go and check out what's inside this portal. Yeah, oh, wait for it. Oh yeah, it's a demo. Nice features to be excited for, though. Yay. Saying this stuff, however, I really did enjoy this trial, but I didn't think it was perfect. I have a few things to complain about. First of all, with how there appears to be no sprint command. If there is, then it was too hidden for me to find it, and if there isn't, then I think the game could hugely benefit from it, especially when you enter the bigger worlds. I suppose a guarding feature would be appreciated too, not necessarily essential, since all the enemies all attack with the same idea that dodging is more than enough to avoid them, but maybe have a guard feature that restricts your movement and makes you lose a little bit of health instead of a lot. Something like that I think would be pretty cool. And of course, before you change the settings, the lock-on feature is a little wonky, and there are spare buttons so far that I think could have been used for a separate dodge and jump while locked on. But hey, according to the devs, all the little things that you do in this trial even carry on to the full release, so in case you were worried about losing your precious little Squire waistcoat, have no fear. Mickey Moist is here.
And over far too soon. That was my experience with Portal Knights. Regarding anything I say in this video, please remember that this is just the demo version of the game, and there were a couple of classes that I didn't decide to try out. I think there was an archer and magic and all that kind of stuff in there. But I can honestly say I was pleasantly surprised for all of the character in this game, the level of polish for it being an indie title, and of course the fact that it takes a little bit more of an action leaning towards the sandboxy formula that some games like this go for. It's much more direct and fast paced with its game design, which I really loved, and I didn't even get to see any other world apart from this starting one. Thanks so much again to 505 Games for supporting the channel and helping keep the lights on, and if you'd like to try out the game yourself, in the description is all the relevant information. It's on PS4 and Xbox One, and the full thing is being released on May 19th, and now I'm really excited for it. And until next time, if it's your birthday today or watching this video, happy frickin' birthday to you, and please remember to stay beautiful.